Ever wondered how our ancestors communicated before the invention of language? They used cave paintings, gestures, and primitive sounds, sharing vital information about food, danger, and communal living. So, from cave paintings to gestures, our ancestors found ways to express themselves, setting the stage for the development of more complex communication methods. But what happened when people needed to communicate over long distances or preserve their thoughts for future generations? The answer lies in the birth of writing. Ancient civilizations created symbols and characters, etched onto clay tablets, inscribed on papyrus, and later inked onto paper. This revolutionary invention was a game changer. It not only enabled long-distance communication, but also paved the way for preserving and disseminating knowledge. With the advent of writing, humans could now transcend time and space, forever changing the course of communication. But how did information become accessible to the masses, and not just the privileged few? The answer lies in the 15th century with Johannes Gutenberg. This innovative man invented the printing press, a device that revolutionized communication. It broke down the barriers of information, transforming it from an exclusive privilege to a shared resource. This democratization of knowledge spurred literacy and education, igniting intellectual curiosity on a global scale. The printing press was a game changer. Suddenly, information was no longer a luxury but a common commodity. But what if we could communicate instantaneously, regardless of distance? Picture this: the invention of the Telegraph and Morse Code, ushering in the era of electronic communication. This revolution made long-distance communication swift and efficient. With the telegraph, communication was no longer bound by physical constraints. A new era had begun. But wouldn't it be even better if we could hear the person we're communicating with? Cue the telephone era, ushered in by Alexander Graham Bell. This game changer transformed communication, shifting us from pen and paper to voice and ear. The telephone brought voices across the globe closer, making the world a smaller place. But what if we could broadcast information to millions at once? With the advent of radio and television, this became a reality. Suddenly, we could reach out to millions, shaping their thoughts, entertaining them, and keeping them informed, all from a single source. This was mass communication on an unprecedented scale. It was a revolution that transformed how we share news, how we entertain, and how we form public opinion. Radio and television took communication to a whole new level, reaching millions with the push of a button. But what if we could send messages, share photos, or even have real-time video conversations with anyone in the world? The digital revolution made this possible. The rise of the internet, social media, and smartphones transformed the way we communicate. Now it's instant, multimedia, and global. An email to a friend in another country takes seconds. A video call can bring families together across continents. The world is at our fingertips, literally. From cave paintings to tweets, the evolution of communication has been a fascinating journey. Who knows where it will take us next?